not saying that this offer is without its downsides. If we abandon our plan now, then I still lose my wife and son.
So why throw in the towel? I thought you said this mission was bigger than any one of us.
Yes, but if you'll remember, when I first recruited you, I wasn't entirely forthright about my motivations or about how dangerous this mission would be. Well, for the rest of you, it's now time to decide whether the future is worth fighting for.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am to see you, Hunter.
I finally came to my senses. You were right, as always. I've risked the lives of my team. I've endangered the very fabric of time itself. I only hope you can forgive me.
All will soon be made right again.
Hello, old friend.
I'm so sorry it had to turn out this way.
I thought it was weird that Kronos is dead already.
You alive.
They made him such a big deal, so.
Such a shame. I won't be able to tell Mickey was right.
Mick?
My colorful friend, who's convinced you were planning on killing me.
Your friends seem to have abandoned you. But no
No,
matter,
they didn't.
Kronos will track them down.
Can't believe you brought this stooge to do your dirty work. I never had you pegged as a coward, Drew.
In that case, I promise to stay here to ensure that your punishment is carried out properly. I wouldn't want you to die alone.
Who says I'm alone? What a wuss!
This is not the time to show off. It's best if we attack from a covered position.
I'm through playing it safe. This time we don't think my way.
Oh shit.
Run, punk, run!
Kronos
Yeah.
forced us to separate. I didn't see where he landed.
Judge! Jefferson!
All right, no need to shout. I'm right here.
Thank God you're okay. Why didn't you answer when I called you? Did it not occur to you I might be worried?
Look, I just got a little
Something
lost.
Yeah.
We need to get him to the med bay now. I'm just trying to take it slowly.
Don't bother telling him what to do. He'll just do the opposite.
Oh, yeah, it would be my fault that I got hurt. Because I didn't listen to you and your infinite wisdom. I am sorry, Professor.
Exactly. Seems this.
I mean, that's exactly what
partnership of ours
happened.
has become untenable.
Partnership. No, this is a dictatorship. One in which you get to call all the shots and I get to take all the shots.
Do you think I like seeing you hurt?
No, don't act like you actually care about me, man. I'm just a life support system. I didn't even want to come on this stupid trip. You kidnapped me.
No, this old tune.
Did you
Yeah, but
ever
then you
stop to
chose
think
to stay.
that I actually had a life back in 2016.
I almost forgot. A promising career as an auto mechanic.
I had a mom. What happens to her if something happens to me in 1986? Huh? She's just gonna think that I left her. Without even saying goodbye, man. Do you have any idea what that does to her?
We've all made sacrifices. But can't you see that this mission, stopping Savage, is bigger than any one of us?
I'm so sick of you using that tone. When you gonna learn you are not my father?
I'm sorry you lost him at such a tender age. But if your father were here, right now, he'd be saying what I'm saying.
Just grow up, Jefferson. The future of the world is at stake. And if you insist on getting yourself killed, as terrible as that might be for your mother or me, who incidentally would also die, I am more concerned with the billions of people who will die because of your arrogant adolescent ego.
Okay. I had to hurt him, Raymond. It's the only way I can get through to him. I've tried everything else.
Well, he's just a kid.
So was Ronald, and look what happened to him. I can't go through this again. The reason I'm constantly lecturing Jefferson is because I'm the one who brought him along, and if something happens, I'm the one who has to go back to 2016 and tell his mother that her little boy is never coming home.
You mean you knew about this bloodlust thing?
It's a captain's job to know everything on his ship. Look, Sarah went through hell when she was resurrected. And I was hoping that you'd be able to coax out her human side from the darkness of the Lazarus pit.
Why me?
Well, after 4,000 years of reincarnation, surely you know a thing or two about rebirth.
Heads up. Let's go.
I tried to kill you the last time we did this, remember?
Tried being the operative word. I think your problem is the opposite of mine. I need to learn to embrace my inner hawk goddess, but you need to learn to embrace your human side.
And what if that side of me is gone? What if she doesn't exist anymore?
Well,
I don't think that's true. Otherwise, this whole bloodlust thing wouldn't be bothering her so
No.
much, you know? Like, she
I'm
wouldn't
training
care if she hurt people.
come on. Are you scared?
This is hardly a job for Firestorm. Let him rest. Ja, сейчас вернусь.
I'm sure this woman knows that her wallet or whatever was taken. Wouldn't she just, like, be here? Probably.
I'm Dr. Gregor Gavrilov of the State Council of Science, and I'm here to inspect the facility. I'm in and heading to the basement.
Ew.
Oh my God. She's trying to build me.
What do you mean?
I mean, Savage has spent the last decade trying to level the arms race against our team. Operation Svarog. The Slavic god of fire, of course. He and Vostok are building a Soviet firestorm. They've already built a thermocore.
Professor, need to remind you, this is a reconnaissance mission.
It's only a matter of time before Vostok figures out how to stabilize a Soviet firestorm.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not leaving without it. It's the key to building others just like me.
Yes, well, perhaps you should wait for the rest of the team.
They're on their way. The radiation released inside this chamber will kill anyone other than me.
But despite your impermeability to nuclear energy, you're still quite vulnerable to bullets.
I just need someone to take the core offline so I can remove it safely and shield it.
Uh-oh.
As a woman.
Valentina's headed toward the core containment unit. Radiation sign's about to unleash. If she opens the door...
We're here to stop Savage from building a nuclear-powered superhero. Saving some commie broad ain't on the agenda.
Even if the radiation doesn't kill her, Savage will. The second he finds out the lab's been sabotaged. Look, we gotta get her out of here.
Well, who's gonna
Yeah,
shut down
but
the
she's
core,
doing
Raymond?
this. She's like experimenting on people.
Why is the thermocore still running at full
Right?
power?
She knows about the
Handle
people.
core. You handle Valentina.
You're willing to
Unless they're
risk the
corpses,
mission for
but
a
still,
woman
it's
you
gross.
barely know.
Be helpful to others.
30 seconds. I'll get Vostok. You kill the power for Stein. And Raymond, promise me. Bad idea.
What are you doing here?
Believe me, I've been asking myself the same question.
That night at the Bolshoi, it was you who stole my keys.
And your wallet, but it was nothing personal.
What the hell is that man doing? He has no idea what the core is capable of.
Relax.
Yeah, he does.
He's the one who invented it. That weapon Savage has you building, he's creating a nuclear-powered monster.
I know.
See, I knew she was bad.
Me as a damsel in distress, but I'm not the one who needs rescuing.
Yeah, I
Don't
knew she was
flatter
bad.
yourself, sweetheart. I'm not the sentimental type.
No, but your partner, the physicist with the big brown eyes, is. Turn the core back online. Turn it back on. I will put a bullet in your friend's head.
Don't you dare. She's gonna shoot me whether you do it or not.
That may be true. And you can take that gamble if you like. It's only his life you wager.
Don't you
Don't
dare
do
push
it.
the button.
Don't.
Raymond, what's going on? The core just went back online.
Sorry, Professor, I had to do it.
You idiot.
I can still remove it. I just hope I can absorb the excess power.
No! Do you have an idea of the kind of energy?
You are not Firestorm. You're just a stubborn old man who's about to make a really stupid decision.
Wait, is this what it's like when I'm in your head? I apologize, dear boy. It is rather distracting. I appreciate your concern. You were right. I risked your life enough times. Now it's my turn.
Oh, God. They're not gonna kill another character, right? Is he okay?
He's too weak. He'll never get out there alone.
Especially with people with guns.
Professor Stein, your comrade here tells me you know quite a bit about this project of mine. Very good. You and I have much to discuss. My employer, Mr. Savage, would very much like to meet you. And the rest of your friends.
Careful what you wish for.
This where the party's at!
Oh shit.
Mr. Stark, can you hear me? Do not let Vostok leave with that thermocore!
Get the hell out of here! What are you waiting for?
No, don't be killing nobody else on the team. He may not be my favorite, but damn it. You already killed one. You can't kill anymore right now. Wait till later seasons, damn it.
Now might be a good time to send in reinforcements. Mickenstein just got pinched by the Ruskies. You're gonna have to get out of there right now.
You're hanging us out to dry, Rip. I need backup.
I'm afraid our only option is retreat.
What about my partner?
Well, until we devise our next move, Mr. Rory will have to fend for himself.
Remember the mission.
If the Soviets get that thermocore back, your partner will not be the only one who dies.
You better kill me now. If I ever get my hands on you, I'm gonna get all Rocky IV on your ass. I'm gonna remember that, comrade.
He has a thermocore.
We don't need it now. We have something far better.
Come on.
Thank God you managed to grab it.
Where was my backup, Captain? Half the team is gone. Because of you.
Yeah,
And if
a
I'd have
little
sent
bit.
the other half in to save them, they'd be captured too, and where would we be? Hmm?
She's gonna leave
Savage
him?
would have both halves of Firestorm, a dead Kendra on top of a dead Carter, everything he wants. It would be the end to our little crusade, and most likely the world. So before you pull that trigger,
Well, unless you save everybody, this is the end of your little crusade.
what would you have done?
That is a pretty cold calculation, Rip. Almost criminal. Except we criminals have a code. You never leave one of your own behind.
We will get them back.
Let me get this straight. You had Kendra and I training for the next mission when we should have been out there helping them.
We will help them. And our next mission is to get our compatriots back from Vostok.
Well, who's to say they're not already dead?
Vostok needs the professor alive in order to rebuild the thermocore.
Yeah, but not the other people.
Savage will keep them alive too.
As leverage, he'll torture them if Stein tries to hold out.
But we have to pray that he does. If Savage's goal is to create his own firestorm, then Stein himself is the key, the missing piece of the puzzle. If Vostok figures out how to turn Stein's powers against us, then I'm afraid the world is beyond saving. Stein's a lot tougher than he looks.
That's the good news. Bad news is that our compatriots are being held in an impenetrable Soviet gulag.
Get a good night's sleep. You and Dr. Vostok have much work to do in the morning.
My companions from the lab. What did you do with them?
Don't worry. They're alive. Whether they remain that way is entirely up to you.
Alright, guys. So that was the end of episode 4. And I'm a little peeved. A little peeved. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. I think I have like 3 other episodes. Well, 3 other Arrowverse episodes, but I got like a gazillion more before that, besides those to watch before I give it, to finish up this little mission they're on right now. So we had the team breaking into the Pentagon at the beginning of this episode, and everything was going okay until the alarms went off, and then Kendra kind of went a little, like her inner goddess, I guess, just kind of went psycho and just started hurting these people, which I felt bad about because it's the Pentagon, they're not bad people, at least as far as I know, but so I felt bad that she was hurting them, so because of that, Sarah was concerned and brought it up with Rip, but he basically told her to take care of it because she could relate, which I get. I mean, he was right. She knows what it's like to have this uncontrollable thing inside of you, and everything. But Sarah wasn't having it because she's like, I don't do feelings, blah blah blah. And anyway, so they did train, and she pissed off Kendra, and Kendra went psycho again, and then she was able to stop herself. Like when she attacked Sarah at first, but then she stopped, but then Sarah, her bloodlust kicked in and she tried to kill Kendra. So it was like all kinds of bad going on. And so after that, Sarah just was trying to keep her distance because she just didn't want to hurt anybody. She didn't want to embrace her humanity, which this is what I don't get. Okay. I don't get, like on Arrow they said, and I've said this the last time I think, that Sarah came back whole. Like, so I don't understand this darkness and humanity thing being separate for her. Shouldn't it all be there already? And why does she have bloodlust? It's just like, I don't understand. If she came back whole, then why is the bloodlust still there? You know, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm confused. Someone explain it, please, because I'm really not understanding it. I mean, I know why, like, how to cure Sarah's bloodlust, which is her killing Thea, okay? Which obviously she's not going to do, but if Constantine brought back her soul, then I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. The team ended up breaking into some Soviet Union factory thing, whatever, to find out what weapon this woman who's helping Savage was building. And Ray was trying to hold out this hope that this woman didn't know. I think it's because he thought she was pretty, you know, so he had sort of a little crush. Even though it didn't kind of work out for him, you know, trying to talk to her and everything. But he sent Cold over to save her. And I was like, this woman knows she's doing bad things. And she had to. All those bodies, there's no way she doesn't know that that's happening. So I just had a feeling that she was bad as soon as we saw all that. So I didn't really care if they saved her, because she's not. Because I thought she was bad. And she was. Cold tried to stop her, but she turned on him, obviously. And everything went bad after that. She got Ray to put turn the core thing back on or whatever, because he's a softie. But it was a stupid choice to make, but whatever. And the professor was able to take the thermal thingy, whatever. He was able to take care of it anyway. But he got really weak, and then all the soldiers showed up, took Ray, took Kim, took Cold. So they're kind of gone. They're prisoners for right now. And Cold, they also took Mick as well. So, Cold got away. Sorry. Things getting jumbled. It's what happens when you record early in the morning. You're like still half asleep. Cole got away with the thermal thing. That's right. Okay, so they have Mick, the professor, and Ray. So they're going to torture Ray and Mick to make sure that the professor cooperates in making this new thermal thing, so that they can have their, firestorm troops or whatever. So yeah. We didn't have Savage in this episode, though. I think he's been in every episode except for this one. But also, at the beginning, Rip ran into a friend of his from the Time Lords, and he told him first that Kronos died in the crash, which I found was weird because they made Kronos out to be like this like scary character, or like one they should be afraid of. you know, in the previous episode. So for him to die in a crash and that'd be it was kind of weird. I mean, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking it. But his friend offered to, if he came back right then, they would send all the people back to their own times where they left. So it was like they never left. And his crimes would be wiped away, like nothing happened. And they would try to fix whatever they've screwed up so far. Which Mick overheard and told him it was a bunch of bull, that his friend was planning on killing him. And he turned out to be right, which I believed him, actually. I said that I actually think that he was right on that. And it was. Kronos was not dead. And everything. So there was a big fight when he was betrayed. Luckily he, you know, brought some of his, you know, people along just in case. But I think everybody got away. Kronos and the Time Lord guy, he like zapped him, like disappeared or whatever. But I did enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.